Welcome to Video 5, Plant Cells. Before you begin, please make sure you have a pen or pencil with you. You should also have your plant cells notes ready to go. All the words you need to write down are in bold red font. You can use Google Documents to take your notes if you'd like. Let's begin. Let's review what we've learned so far. A cell is a basic structural, functional, and biological unit of all living things. There are two main differences between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Eukaryotes have a nucleus, prokaryotes do not. True, pro, no. Eukaryotes have a membrane-bound organelle, prokaryotes do not. Some examples of eukaryotic organisms are plants, animals, fungi, and protists. So once again, some more information on eukaryotes. Eukaryotes contain a nucleus, and their DNA is found inside of the nucleus. They have membrane-bound organelles like mitochondria. They have ribosomes, cell membranes, cytoplasm. Some will have a cell wall. They do not have a capsule. They are unicellular or multicellular organisms, and they are larger or more complex than prokaryotes. Plant cells are multicellular organisms. They are made of plant cells. Plant cells are eukaryotes. They have a cell wall. Plant cells have structures known as chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are organelles that perform photosynthesis. They enable plant cells to capture energy from the sun and make food. Like all eukaryotic cells, plant cells contain a nucleus and organelles. Organelles are structures found inside a cell. They perform various functions. Let's study important organelles found inside an animal cell. Plant cells are eukaryotic like animal cells. They have the following organelles just like an animal cell: a cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, nucleolus, ribosomes, rough and smooth ER, Golgi bodies, mitochondria, and vacuoles. Cytoplasm is the jelly-like material located in the cell in which the organelles are contained. It is composed of water and dissolved nutrients and salts. The nucleus is often referred to as the control center of the cell. It contains DNA and controls many of the cell's functions. Within the nucleus is a structure called the nucleolus. The nucleolus produces parts of the ribosomes. Ribosomes are small organelles where protein synthesis takes place. They are found floating freely in cytoplasm or attached to the endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is a series of interconnected membranes found outside the nucleus. There are two types of ER. Rough ER has ribosomes attached to it, giving it a rough appearance. It transports materials throughout the cell and produces proteins. Smooth ER does not have ribosomes attached to it. Like rough ER, it transports materials throughout the cell, but produces lipids instead of proteins. Vacuoles are vessels in the cell that store nutrients, waste, or water. In a plant cell, there is only one large central vacuole to help the cell maintain its shape. Mitochondria are round or rod-shaped organelles with a double membrane. A mitochondrion is often called the powerhouse of the cell because it produces energy for the cell. Mitochondria convert chemical energy in sugar to usable energy for the cell. This energy is known as ATP. The Golgi bodies, which can also be called the Golgi apparatus or Golgi complex, sort and package materials such as proteins and carbohydrates into vessels. These vessels are delivered to certain parts of the cell or exported from the cell. The cell membrane is a structure that surrounds the cell. It acts like a barrier. It allows substances to pass in and out of the cell and helps the cell communicate with other cells. Plant cells also have something called chloroplasts. Chloroplasts perform photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process of making food, sugar, using energy from the sun. Chloroplasts contain green pigment called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll captures energy from the sun, enabling the cell to perform photosynthesis. Plant cells also have a cell wall. The cell wall is located just outside the cell membrane. The cell wall is rigid and helps provide structure and protection. When you're ready to move on, go back to the home page to complete the activity. Then move on to the next section to learn more about prokaryotic cells. Magnify your knowledge, and I'll see you in the next video.